Good evening, friends. Rowan Sorbus at your service. Hello, hello. How are you all doing today? I hope you are doing well. Anyway, I am finding myself really wanting to do more Magic content, more Magic the Gathering stuff. Since moving back to this house that I'm in now, I've got a couple roommates that I can actually play Magic with in person, which is exciting. I've had a lot of fun with that. I helped my one roommate actually build his first deck a week or two ago, and that was a lot of fun. We built it out of stuff that was entirely in his collection, and well, to be fair, he did most of the work, but I helped him along, gave him suggestions, and load him some cards as well. And then my other roommate picked up a precon. I picked up another precon just to keep things nice and level. We played a game and had a lot of fun. And we'll likely be playing more and more games. So I'm finding myself wanting to build more and more decks. I tore down my my Jumpstart packs. So I had at one point bought a box of Jumpstart. And just sleeved all the packs so that I could just play Jumpstart with people that were new to the game. All the people that were semi-interested in Magic that I know have already played it once or twice now using those packs. And I'm like, well, there's some good cards in these packs, let me tear them down, and that way I have access to them again. And when I was doing that, I was reading through some of the cards that I was pulling apart, and I saw Inez here, Inez the Gale Force. Let me actually pull up her description a little bit bigger for you all. Inez is a 4/4 legendary creature Djinn. She costs 3 and 2 blue, has flying, and 2 and either white or blue, and attacking creatures with flying get +1/+1 until end of turn. And also, whenever 3 or more creatures I control with flying attack, each player gains control of a non-land permanent of your choice controlled by the player to the right. So basically what that means is when I attack with my flyers, which there's going to be plenty of them in this deck, believe me, I basically am just going to be able to shuffle around people's permanents, which sounds really chaotic and really dumb, and I'm here for it. So that's the plan. We're gonna basically just throw a bunch of flyers in this deck, as well as like stuff that buffs said flyers, and that's gonna be the game plan. I think it's. I don't know if it's going to be the best deck ever, probably not, but I think it'll be pretty cheap for me to build, especially since I think I'll be able to build it entirely with stuff I already own. So that's the plan. I kind of want to do stuff like this fairly regularly. So like, even though I chose this commander ahead of time, I came up with a way to also do a more random choice of commanders I own, in the form of the commander wheel. And basically, I got a list of every legendary creature or legendary planeswalker that can be a commander that I own, put it in a deck list, and added this deck list to this wheel. So whenever I want to do this in the future, and want to just have a random choice, I could just spin this wheel to choose the commander I build around, which there are some pretty shit commanders in here, let me tell you. But I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Anyways, I should actually start building with Inez here. So I'm gonna put it in full screen so that it's easier. Also, if you want to follow along, I thought I had a chat timer for this, but I suppose not. If you want to follow along with what I'm building, there's a link here for the deck. Whenever I make a change, you'll have to refresh it. But this will let you look at the exact state of the deck on your own. And you will be able to like do exactly what I just did here. You can click on the card to get more details, including its oracle text. I don't know why it's all the way down here. Architect is still in beta, so that might be part of it. But let me put us in full screen here. But yeah, I really like Architect. It's a tool that, well, it's a Magic the Gathering deck building that's browser based. And something that I really like about it is it lets you keep a library of your cards. So I have a digital inventory of all of the cards I own in Architect. And when you're building your decks, you can filter the cards that you're looking through to just be cards that you own, which is what we're going to be using today. I also like it because it gives me a searchable inventory of my cards, which is super useful. But yeah, first things first, we're gonna need to add our staples. I'm gonna go ahead and filter to my collection. I've got my paper collection there. And then staples, of course, are, well, what I usually do is I usually add the staple lands and mono rocks that go in every deck. So for example, Soul Ring has to go in every deck. That's just how it goes. There's a reason I bought like 10 of them when I could. What else do I usually add? I know a lot of people don't love it. I usually add Commander Sphere. It's a nice, cheap mono rock that works well for any multicolored commander. And by cheap, I mean, like, physically cheap. It's 25 cents. I don't know if I have many Mind Stones, but I'll add a Mind Stone. Add the Mind Stone. What else do we usually do? Arcane Signet. That's one that we usually do. It's just cheaper Command Sphere. It doesn't have the draw card effect, but like it's a cheaper Command Sphere. But more expensive monetarily. Let's see, what else do we have for our basic mono rocks? I suppose I can add the other ones later. Let me go ahead and add the special lands to this deck, because we do want that. Lands are here. Oh. And we're gonna filter it. I don't think this will actually filter the lands, because lands are technically all colorless. But yeah, not really. Okay, so Ash Barrens, I only have one copy of that, and that's already in a deck. Command Tower, we always want to include Command Tower. I was very lucky to get a lot of these Midnight Hunt and what's the other set? Crimson Vow. Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow dual lands, because they're just good. They really are just good. I don't really have a ton of blue-white duels, unfortunately. Well, Palace is decent. I'm gonna add Path of Ancestries. I think there are a couple other Djinns I could add here. Ooh, I did pull Reflecting Pool. I don't think I included this in any deck. Other decks I own. I think it's in any. I think that's represented by blue. Yeah, I'll add it to this one. I do hate how expensive land is. I really wish that it wasn't. Tranquil Cove. I'll add that one. It's a tap land, but it's... you get the 1 life, so it's a little bit better. War Room is decent too. I should give War Room to my roommate, because his deck is draw based. It's around what's her butt? It's around. Come on, what's the New Capenna, white, black, blue. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 1 life and target opponent loses 1 life. Can't remember her name, but that's the effect. It's not a tribal, so I'm not gonna do Unclaimed Territory. I should add that to my zombie deck. I've got a lot of zombie decks. Or I've got not a lot of zombie decks, but a deck with a lot of zombies. Moorland Haunt. Oh, Moorland Haunt could actually be really good here. I won't really be doing much with my grave, so exiling a creature from there isn't a huge deal. And getting more flyers will be good. I might add Meandering River just because I don't have a ton of duels. Yeah. I don't love it because it's slow, but also, what am I gonna do, right? Evolving Wilds. I don't know if I have any extra exotic orchards, but I'll add it for now. I don't need Ancient Den. I did glance through stuff ahead of time, and I did notice some scrying stuff I could do here. So I might add Castle Vantress. It's not crazy good or anything, but it's there. I might also add Cave of the Frost Dragon because it creates a flyer, so that's good for me. All right. What's our total at so far? We've got 11 special lands. That's about right. I could probably use more mono rocks. I do Rex while also filtered to my collection. That I'm not sure of. This is something that's nice too. It has Architect has EDH Rec built in. Okay, no, this is not tied to my collection at all. But I can see what I do own that's in my collection by these little strips at the end. I ended up buying a bunch of Ornithopter Paradise at one point because it's good. It's good. It's especially good in this deck because it's a flyer. Do I have an extra Felwar Stone? One thing I do wish is that it had more information about it being in my that it had more information about it in my my card inventory. So what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to open a second tab with my collection. And then I can, which was it, Bell Warstone. Okay. I don't think I have an extra of this then, because unless it's unless it's not in my new precon, then I don't have an extra. Let's look. Let's look. Hello, do you have Fell War? Yes, you do. Okay. Can't add Fell War Stone. Don't think I can add Thought Vessel either. Just for our ramp, I'm gonna add a Marble and Sky Diamond. I think I also have an extra Wayfarer's Bauble. I can always adjust this later if I don't have some of these, but I'll add that one as well. All right. We have a decent mana base here. Let's go ahead and start adding our flyers now. Obviously, I'm gonna need to add the basic lands. I might do that real quick, actually. We need a plains. I'm just gonna add 15 of each for now. Don't know if I'll need that many, but we'll just add that many for now and go from there. All right, it has been done. So deck size is 50 so far. I've got room for plenty, actually. What I'm gonna do is our paper, yes, it's not, okay. Let's add these filters back in here, and in the Oracle text, I'm just gonna say fly. Hello? Hello? Hello, Architect? Are you okay? I'm gonna refresh here. Okay, saved, good. Got an Architect is in beta still, so it's not 100% perfect, but I forgive. To filter to my paper collection, and we want it to be flying. This is gonna give us a lot of stuff. I'm also gonna sort it in descending salt score value. Because our salt score is actually a pretty good indicator of how good a card is. Okay. so at the top here, we've got Keg of the Tide Star. He's already in my other deck, so I'm not going to put him in this one. I do have a decent idea of what's in a lot of my decks here. Pixie Guide, I don't know if she would be useful for us. She's a nice low-cost flyer. However, I don't know if the dice effect would be useful yet. We'll have to come back to her. Angel of the Dire Hour. Flash and Flying. And DT Beast. If you cast it from your hand, exile all attacking creatures. This is a good instant speed retort. But I don't know if the cost is good. I mean, it's $1.29. It's a pretty high on our list here, so I think it probably is, but I'll add it. Tolerant Sky Summoner, I think I am going to add as well here. Because whenever we cast an instant or sorcery with him, we can create a 2/2 Blow Drake creature token with flying. We're going to want to generate as many flyers as we can, so we can trigger Inyez's ability as often as possible. So anything that creates flying tokens, that's also going to be good. Geist of Saint Traft is going to be useful for us as well for that same reason. Because whenever he's attacking, we put a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking. It gets exiled at the end of combat, but that's fine. That's totally fine. Let's see. Golem Artisan, I don't think I'll add. He can add flying to our artifact creatures, but I think most of the artifact creatures I'm going to be adding already will have flying. Sliss Ascendant is going to be good because it's going to ramp itself up, especially if we get it out early and people don't have protection from our flyers. That'll help a lot. Vow of Flight, enchant creature, gets 2/2, has flying, and can't attack you or planeswalker you control. So I can use it to enchant someone else to make them so that they can't attack me. But I can also use it to enchant one of the creatures I take control of. So I will take this, absolutely. Let's see, Malcolm, what do you do? Whenever one or more pirates you control deal damage to an opponent, you create a treasure token for each opponent dealt damage. He's a pirate himself. I probably won't have a ton of pirates, but he's a flyer, so yeah, I'll do it. Healer's Hawk, Flying Lifelink, 1/1. I will have stuff that will buff my flyers, I'm pretty sure. So I could get that lifelink higher, and that'll be nice. And he's a 1, so I could get him out early and start getting my flyers out there. Eligeth, Crossroads Augur. It's 4 and 2 blue for a 5/6 flyer. That's pretty beefy already. And if I would scry a number of cards, draw that many cards instead. Okay, so that's what I was seeing earlier, and that's why I included the castle. I will include Eligeth. I think there's some other stuff I can do with scrying. It will be like a bit of a sub mechanic within this deck, and I think that will be nice. Aerial Guide is going to be good because it will give flying to one of my borrowed creatures that I will be attacking with. So let's take Aerial Guide. So, Mist Raven is a bounce in creature form. It's only a 2/2 for 4, which I don't love that. But does bounce someone else's creature. Do I want to bounce someone else's creature, though? I actually don't know. Mist Raven is a maybe. It's a big maybe. I will go past it for now, and then I might add it in later. Patron of the Valiant. Looks cool. Absolutely. ETB is put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control with 1/1 counters on it. We're gonna come back to Patron. I'm not sure how much 1/1 counter synergy I'm gonna be doing. A lot of the buffs I've seen have been like ones that are provided by a card, not necessarily in 1/1 counters. We got Siren Storm Tamer versus Siren Pirate Wizard. Just all the subtypes there. 1/1 flyer for 1, and also 1 blue sack it to counter target spell. That's nice. It's having a counter on the field when I need it. Also, he's a pirate, so synergizes with Malcolm. And of course, is a flyer. Exile target creature or planeswalker. Its controller creates a 4/4 angel creature token with flying. So, something I could do with this one is I can exile their stuff, and then I can slowly shift that 4/4 angel creature throughout the boards to my board. So we'll take that targeted removal. Yeah, thank you very much. Armored Sky Hunter. Whenever it attacks, I may look at the top 6 of my library. It put an aura or equipment card from among them onto the battlefield. If an equipment is put onto the battlefield this way, I may attach it to a creature I control. The rest of those cards on the bottom of your library in random order. A 3/3 flyer for 4 isn't terrible. It's not terrible. I don't think I'm going to be doing a ton of auras or equipments, though. I already have 1 aura, but I don't know how many I'm going to be using. I will add it for now. I might take it out later. Doppelgeist. 1/1 flyer for 1. ETBs tap target creature an opponent controls. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, if there are 4 more card types among cards in my graveyard, tap target creature that player controls. Honestly, yeah, I'm just going to add it because it's a 1/1 flyer for 1, so I can get it out early, and if the Delirium effect is active, I can annoy people. Basically, I could just tap their stuff. Oh, yeah, top guys, I can see how it's really annoying. Absolutely including it, though. Haven Initiate, 3/2 flyer for 4. And no, thank you. That embalm cost is just way too much for me to want it. Mold Drifter, hello, friend. Yeah, I'll take Mold Drifter just for the draw. And how can I say no to that art? I did do the I know a lot of people don't like the secret layers, and I have mixed feelings on them, to be honest, but I did like this one a lot. The one with the, I don't remember which foundation it was, but it was a foundation and they had the kids draw the art. And yeah. Anyway, Lofty Denial is just counter. Unless it pays 1, I'm gonna have flyers, so they're gonna have to pay 4 to not be countered. Angler Drake. ETBs may return target creature to its owner's hand. Let's see. 4/6 for a 4/4. I mean, most 4/4 flyers. What's Sarah Angel? What's your 4/4 flyer for 5? But you also have vigilance. This is a hard one. Do I want Angler Drake in there? I don't know. Also, I'm adding all these creatures, but I'm gonna definitely go through a lot of them and pull a lot out once I review. This is kind of my process. I just add a bunch of shit and I'm like, okay, this is too much. Let me pull this back. But yeah, okay. Hello, Ryu. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a good day now that you're off of work. I know it's been rough for you, so. But I hope things go better for the rest of the day. Okay. Let me give you context on who we're building around here. We're building around Inias here, and her ability is basically she's a flyer and she has the ability to buff flyers that are attacking. And whenever my flyers attack, I basically shift around other people's cards. Including my own technically, but the cards I move around are my choice. So it's a really dumb, really annoying effect, and I kind of love it. But, do I want to add Angler Drake? Not really. I don't really want to bump a ton of stuff. Yeah, it's one of those effects where it's just like, I feel like it's perfect for Commander, because it's really goofy and like, yeah, people are gonna get annoyed at it, but I think it will add a lot of fun to the game. So even though it's probably annoying to deal with it, I think people will enjoy playing with it at the table. Or at least I hope so. But yeah, definitely get some rest. You definitely deserve it. Okay, yeah. Angler Drake, like I said, I don't think I want to add, or bounce cards back to your hand. Oh, also Ryu, if you're still here, you know how I made that custom card for myself? I also made custom cards for you, Livia, and Bellamy. I just haven't shared them yet. So remind me to share those with you later. Yeah. Seraph. We're gonna have quite a few angels in here, I think. 2/4 for 4, but has lifelink. I don't know if the cost is worth it. I'm gonna have to look at our mana curve later, but I'll add her for now. Lumen Grid Gargoyle. I think the mana cost is too much for the 4/4. It is colorless, so it's flexible, but I think it's a little too high. Yeah, I'm excited to share the effect with you. I think you'll really like it. Sky Swirl Harrier 5/4/3/4. Oh, awesome. I'm glad that there's good news. Good. I think I'm gonna skip Sky Swirl Harrier for now. Okay, Kangi Sky Warden. I looked at this one earlier, and I'm definitely adding it because 5 cost for 3/3. But whenever it attacks, attacking creatures with flying, including Kangi, get +2/0 until end of turn. And whenever it blocks, blocking creatures with flying get +02 until end of turn. So basically, he's a passive buff for everything that I'm going to be doing, which we love to see. So, absolutely. Ginny wins here. 4 cost flyer for the 3/3 with a scry effect. We do have some scry effects going on here, so I'll add her. Ebony Fly I'm going to add as well, because that's just a mono rock that I can turn into a flyer, so I'll add that. Sarah Angel, yeah, I'll add her. 4/4 flyer with vigilance. Absolutely. Dancing Sword. I can equip it to a creature, and when that creature dies, I can have Dancing Sword become a 2/1 construct with flying and ward 1. If you do, it isn't an equipment. Yeah, the classic Sarah Angel. Like if you're making a flyer deck with white, you should probably add Sarah Angel. I don't know how often I'll use Dancing Sword's secondary effect, but I'll add it for the buff, because it's only got an equip cost of 1. And then I can have it as a temporary flyer if I need it. Dauntless Aven here, whenever it attacks, untap target creature I control. I do like that. That is a nice effect, especially for this deck. So I'll add it, even though it's only a 2/1, I'll add it. Dearly Departed. 6 cost 5/5. As long as it's in the graveyard, each human creature I control ETBs with an additional 1/1 counter. I don't think I'm going to be using a lot of humans. It's not a lot of human flyers. So while it's a decent effect, I don't think I'll be using it. Dragonloft Idol. As long as I control a dragon, it gets 1/1 and has trample. So... oh, it gets flying as long as I have a dragon. I know I've got some dragons I could probably add. I don't know how many there'll be. We'll come back to Dragonloft Idol. So Siani, Eye of the Storm here. Whenever they attack, scry X, where X is the number of attacking creatures with flying. Well, I'm gonna have a lot of attacking creatures with flying, so that will be good, even on its own. And then I've got the Sphinx up there that whenever I scry, I draw that many cards instead. So we want both of them on the field for sure. Beep boop. Beep boop. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. I need to remember to hydrate myself more often as well. Let's see here. Tap another untapped creature I control with flying. Radiant gets protection from the color of my choice until end of turn. He's a 6/4 for 7. Not terrible. But the effect isn't amazing. I think I'll hold off on her for now just because she's got a really high casting cost. The Filigree Crawler. When it dies, I create a 1/1 Doctor. I mean... it creates a flyer, but I don't really need it. Okay, Warden of Avos Isle I have to add. Because creature spells with flying cost 1 less to cast. That's gonna be like all my creature spells. So, yes. Yes. Okie doke, thank you for the lurk, and yeah, I will do my best to keep myself hydrated. And I appreciate the luck. Get some rest. You absolutely deserve it. Alright, Aven Wind Guide. Creature tokens I control have flying and vigilance. Most of the tokens I am creating will probably already have flying, but adding the vigilance to that, we'll take it, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And then if it dies, I can bring it back as a zombie. We do that. We'll absolutely do that. Angelic Gift here. ETBs draw a card, give something flying. We're gonna add that as an option for any of the creatures I steal. Just to give them flying as well. When Sandstone Oracle enters the battlefield, choose an opponent. If that player has more cards in hand than you do, draw cards equal to the difference. I think I'm gonna already have a good amount of draw power. So 7 for a 4/4 that helps me draw once and isn't guaranteed to help me draw. I'm not gonna take that. We're gonna leave Sandstone out. Okay, Absent Falconer. I can put a 1/1 onto it for an extra white, and then it will gain flying, as will every other creature with a 1/1. I'll add that. Aerial modification, enchant target creature or vehicle. As long as enchanted permanent is a vehicle, it's a creature in addition to its other types. So it basically crews a creature or a vehicle. An enchanted creature gets 2/2 and has flying. It's a little expensive for 5, but it would give flying to one of my stolen creatures. I'll leave it for now, and I might come back to it. Angelic Armaments. Creature gets +2/+2, has flying, and is an angel. It's a little expensive to equip. I don't love that, but it will help, I think. We'll add it for now. ETBs, I can either add 1/1 onto it or return target creature to its owner's hand. Oh, you know something I could do with these ones that bounce stuff to owner's hands is any of the stuff I give up, I could bounce that back to my hand. Well, that's really good. It's really good. You know what I should also do? I should also have some token generation. Or just like crap that I'll give up for myself. Yeah, I think that would be good. I like the Proficient Chimera here. It's 5, so it's a little expensive. But scrying every time I cast an instant or sorcery could be nice. But I don't know how many instants and sorceries I'm gonna have. I might take this one out later. We'll see. ETB Scry 2 for 6 cost 4/4. I do like the scrying. I don't know if I like the cost. It's a cheap card. It's 1 cent for to a TCG player. We'll see. Winged Shepherd, Flying Vigilance, 3/3 for 6. Yeah, you're too expensive, Winged Shepherd. I'm sorry. Eternal Skylord, I can't add. I'm also not putting zombies in the deck, so we don't want him. I also only have 1 copy and he's in my zombie deck, so yeah. 5 cost 1/1 flyer. And when it enters the battlefield or the creature it haunts dies, create 2 1/1 black bats. So I'm getting 3 1/1s when I cast it. And then when a creature I target dies, I get 2 more 1/1s. So in total, I'm getting 5 1/1s for 5. But 2 of them are delayed. I don't love it. Delver of Secrets here is a 1/1 for 1. Beginning of my upkeep, I may look at the top card of my library, may reveal that card. If it's an instant or sorcery card is revealed, I transform it. And it transforms into a 3/2 flyer. Honestly, that's not a hard condition. And I don't have to reveal it. So if it's not what I need, then I don't have to reveal that card. I'll add them. I might take them out, but I'll add them for now. Sightsail Corsair has flying as long as it's attacking. That works for me. This might be one I give away because like I can attack with it and it's not too powerful, and yeah, it's a good one to give away. Enchanted creature has defender and loses flying. Well, that's not what we want at all. Well, actually, if we can take away other people's flyers, that'll make it easier for me to attack with my flyers. I'll add it. Spectral Sailor is a 1/1 for 1 with flash and flying and 4 mana to draw a card. Honestly, I'll take it. Kengi's Lieutenant is good. He also buffs. And I can encore it. Which will be good. That would be good. Let's see. Scour the Desert says, exile target creature card from my grave and create X 1/1 white bird creature tokens with flying, where X is exiled creature card's toughness. It's a good amount of birds because, I mean, we could exile a higher cost or a higher toughness card. Is it worth it though? I don't know if it's worth it. Let's see here. Sphinx of Mongosai here. It's a 6 cost 6/6 flyer, of course, with a draw a card, a 3 cost ability to draw a card, then put a 1/1 counter on it. So it's draw power. He buffs himself. Yeah, I'll take it. Windkin is 6 cost 4/3 with improvise. I can use my artifacts as colorless mana rocks. I don't really want that though, so yeah. Zenith Seeker, 4 cost 2/2. Cycling ability. We're not really doing a ton of cycling, so we can skip that. What do you do, Kite Sail? Whenever it attacks another target creature attacking the same player gains flying. Okay, we're gonna do that to help our non-flying stolen cards. Spells your opponents cast that target 1 or more commanders you control cost 3 more to cast. Yeah, I'll add Esir here. Only a 1/3 flyer, but like, that's not bad. God, how many cards do I have in here right now? We're gonna have to get rid of a lot of cards. Fly is just a 1-cost enchant creature. It has flying, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, venture into the dungeon. That's actually great for me. I don't really care about venturing into the dungeon, but it's good here. Whenever Eccentric Apprentice ETBs venture the dungeon, otherwise it's a 3-cost 2/2. Beginning of combat on your turn, if you've completed a dungeon, up to 1 target creature becomes a bird with base power, toughness, 1/1, and flying until end of turn. I don't really want to give people blockers. So... And I don't know that I'm gonna complete a dungeon. But... yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Chapelgeist, 3-cost 2/3 flyer. Maybe? Maybe? We're gonna do Cobbled Wings for sure, because that's just equipment to add flying. Gold Knight Redeemer, a 6-cost flyer, and when it ETBs, I gain 2 life for each other creature I control. This is gonna be a pretty heavy creature-heavy deck, so that could be pretty good for me. Take it. Blind Haunt, we already have. Pilgrim's Eye, ETBs may search land for basic land, reveal it, put into hand, then shuffle. We'll take that for ramp. Stitch Drake, additional cost, exile a creature from my grave. A 3-cost 3/4 flyer. Honestly, could be worse. I'm not going to be doing a ton of graveyard stuff. That being said, if I get it early when that would be most useful, I might not have stuff in the grave yet. I think I'll skip Stitched for now. Not bad. When Towergeist ETBs, look at the top 2 cards of my library, put 1 into hand and the other into grave. Otherwise, it's a 2/2 flyer for 4. No. Combat Professor says, at the beginning of combat on my turn, target creature you control gets +1/+0 and gains vigilance until end of turn and doesn't have to attack. That's going to be a good one to just have on my field, and he's a flyer, so I can attack with him if I need to. Add Combat Professor. Mordenkainen's Polymorph. Until end of turn, target creature becomes a dragon with base power and toughness 4/4 and gains flying. Loses all their creature types. That's okay. I could use it to give myself a tougher flyer temporarily. Planar Ally is a 5-cost 3/3 for 3/3 for 5, and whenever it attacks, venture into the dungeon. I've barely used the dungeon. What dungeon options do I have? Not really sure what the dungeon effects are. I'll add Silver Raven because it's just ETB Scry and also a 1/1 flyer, so it's good for early game. And if I need to give someone a low power flyer, I could give him that one. Angel of the Dawn. ETBs. Give stuff 1/1 and flying. I think we're starting to get into the stuff that's not super great here. 6 cost 4/4. Can cycle. ETBs gain life. I'll take Emancipation Angel because I can reclaim one of mine. ETBs draw a card, not super great. 2 cost 1/3. Okay. Ice Sentinels is an interesting one because it's 3/4 for 4, which isn't terrible. And it gets 1/1 for each other creature I control with a 1/1 on it. And it has a way to put 1/1s on it. I'll add it. Lightwalker is a 2/1 for 2. And it has flying as long as it has a 1/1 counter. I don't have a ton of 1/1 counter generation in here. I have a little bit. I mean, I just added one, but... Mighty Leap will help me with my temporary creatures here. Scrapskin can only block creatures with flying. 3 cost 2/3. It's not too bad. Stormfront isn't bad. It's a 2 cost 2/1. Could be worse. Tolerance Invocation, create 2/2 Drakes. For 4, yeah, okay, I think that's worth. Attacks, creatures. Attacking creatures gain flying and lifelink. Okay. Victory's Herald. 5/6 is a little expensive to cast it, but all my borrowed creatures will gain flying, and everything will also gain lifelink, and that'll be really nice. Okay, Falconer Adept will get me bird tokens. We'll do that one. Tap target creature, activate. Oh, so I can... This one, it doesn't have flying itself, but I can tap other people's creatures. I probably won't use it that often, though. ETBs gain 2 life for each creature I control with flying, and it's 5 cost 4/3. I mean, I'll regain a bunch of life because I'll definitely have a bunch of flyers. Ooh, hello. Other creatures I control with flying gain +2/+2. Yeah, it's a 5 cost, but it'll be... Well, it itself will be a 3/3. It doesn't gain the +2, unfortunately. Keen Glidemaster will let me add flying to my borrowed cards. 1 non-spirit creature to its owner's hand. I don't like it for that cost, though. Guardian Keating is 2/3 for 4. Whenever another creature I control dies, I put a 1/1 on it. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I'll add it. This is too expensive. Its activated ability is too expensive. I'm not adding that. Okay, you can't see my mouse good. It's just like, can you actually see my mouse? When I say this, you can actually see. This one's interesting. Whenever a creature attacks, you may pay 3, and when I do, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. So I can buff my own creatures if I have extra mana. It is a little expensive as a 6 cost for 3/5, but I think it's fine. I'm not going to be casting stuff from the grave, so Ominous Roost doesn't help me. Mill 2 cards, I'm going to cast a spell from the graveyard, not casting stuff from the grave again. Patrician Geist is 3 cost 2/2 with flying. Again, I'm not casting stuff from my grave, but it does buff my other spirits by 1/1. I don't know how many spirits I have though. Probably not a ton. You transform into a spirit. You also transform into a spirit, don't you? Yeah. Eh. We're starting to get into cards that actually haven't gotten their salt scores yet, I think. So we might be getting into some good cards again. Maybe. ETBs, you may return another creature you control to its owner's hand. This is only one that I control, though. That's not super worth it. Yeah, I'm not loving these cards yet. At least I don't think these cards have gotten their salt scores yet. This one's an interesting one. I can basically pop Malevolent Hermit onto the field, and then for a blue, I've got a counter spell, and then I can recast it from my grave as a 2/2 spirit that says my non-creature spells can't be countered. It's decent. I don't know if I need it though. I don't know if I need it. Yeah. Ooh. I do like this one. The 3/2 wizard, and when it ETBs, I draw a card and discard a card. But then I can later cast it for its disturb cost as Archive Haunt. So that whenever it attacks, I draw a card and discard a card. Possibility. That is a possibility. I'll add it for now. I don't need Falcon Abomination. Plus Defiance gains lifelink when that creature dies. Create a spirit, but only if it dies this turn. Gale Drifter. It's a 4-cost 3/2. And I can cast it from the grave as... Yeah, that's not worth it. A lot of these disturb ones aren't particularly worth it for me. Lantern Bearer is, because Lantern's Lift here is going to help my borrowed cards. So I like that one. Griff Rider is a 2/1 flyer for 3, but it can buff itself over time. It'll probably be attacking with creatures more powerful than it. I'll add Griff Rider. Zagara's summons creatures I control with 1/1 counters on them have base power and toughness 4/4, have flying, and are angels in addition to their other types. I don't like that. I don't like it. Oh, that's mean. The Dream Shacklegeist. At the beginning of my combat, I can tap target creature and it doesn't untap during its controller's. No, I can do either or. Okay, that's not as great. Not as great. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 spirit. I don't know how many non-creature spells I'm gonna have. In life, gain that much +1 instead. Also gains lifelink, and it's 2, 3 for 4. Alright, we're getting into Kamigawa now. Target creature I control gets 1/1 and gains flying until end of turn. That happens twice. So that could be useful for me. And then it turns into Imperial Moth, which is a 2/4 flyer. I'll add the Moth. Mobilizer mech isn't particularly useful for me. Sky Swimmer Koi is decent. Let me cycle whenever I play an artifact. I think I'll skip it for now though, because I don't have a ton of artifacts in here. I don't have citizens, so Angelic Observer is not useful for me. 3 cost 2/1 ETBs, gain 1 life and draw a card. I'll do that. Might as well. We like card draw. Looping Protector is a 4, cost 2/1. Gonna have a shield counter on it. And I can cast it with Flash too. I'll skip it for now. File duplication. Copy of target creature I control, except that Krogan has flying and isn't legendary. Okay, yep, I'm adding that one because I can copy someone else's commander and just give it flying. Oh, that's great. Bane's Invoker has a 8-cost ability. It says up to 2 target creatures each get +2/+2 and gain flying. 8 cost is a lot. It's a lot. Feywild Visitor says, commander creatures you own have whenever 1 or more known token creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you create a 1/1 blue fairy dragon creature token with flying. I'll add that. Thank you very much. Pegasus Guardian is an adventure. Exile target creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. Don't like that, but at the beginning of your end step, if you control permanent, the permanent you control left the battlefield's turn. Yeah, no, thank you. How about you, Moonshay? Up to 3 target creatures gain flying until end of turn. That's good on its own. And as Moonshay, ETBs draw a card equal to the number of opponents who were dealt combat damage this turn. So I'd want to play it in main phase 2. Honestly, for Pixie Dust alone, it's good for my deck. What? Whenever a player casts a spell, they lose 1 life for each spell they've cost this turn. Oh, God. That sounds awful. Let's add it. Oh, the salt score on that one's gonna go up. Phased Wild Caretaker. ETBs take the initiative. At the beginning of my end step, if I have the initiative, create a 1/1 blue fairy dragon creature token with flying. Honestly, I don't know how much play initiative gets. Although initiative can also move around by itself, can't it? Let's see, what are you, initiative? Okay, whenever one or more creatures player controls deals combat damage to you, that player takes the initiative. Okay, so whoever has the initiative can lose it. And whenever you take the initiative at the beginning of your upkeep, venture into the Undercity, which is one of the dungeons. Where's the Undercity? Oh, there's the Undercity. Okay, let's see. It says search your library for basic land, reveal, put into your hand, then shuffle. Okay. And we can either put 2 1/1 counters on or scry 2. Those are both good for me. Then king someone for 5, create a treasure token, or go depending on the path we went. Draw a card or create a skelly, depending on the path we went. And then reveal the top 10 cards of your library, put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield, 3 1/1 counters on it, gains hexproof until end of turn, then shuffle. Okay, you know what? Let's add some initiative play to this deck. Let's add the Fey Wild Caretaker, might as well. What do you do? Blessed Hippogriff. For 1, you can grant Tyr's Blessing. Gains indestructible at end of turn. That's a nice instant. And then from exile, I can cast it as the Hippogriff, and when it attacks, target attacking creature without flying gains flying. Yes, please. Should be near the end of our list of rules text with flying here. And then we'll see how many cards I have. I think it's well over 100 at this point. Astral Dragon is in my other deck, so I can't do that. But I will add Cloak of the Bat because it grants flying to another creature. Oh, hello, 119. Before I start taking stuff out, though, I do want to add counter spells. So let's go back up to the top here. Let's look at counter. Actually, advanced options. Counter in the rules text. Oh, that's gonna give me everything with counters, though. add counterspell first while we're here. 103 results. Okay. I mean, I can just scroll through real quick. Counter target non-creature, counter target spell. A little bit more expensive, but I'll add it. Cascade isn't super useful for me. Not gonna have a ton in my grave, so that's probably not gonna be super useful. Essence Scatter is just counter, but oh, it's only for creatures, I see. I'm gonna add Dissipate instead of Essence Scatter. Okay. And then since I haven't really built with white, I'm gonna look up white removal here. Let's see here. Oh, I know I have Fateful Absence. Yeah, I can add that. We need to get our I need to get my my counters and my board, my removal and my board wipes. Let's just look at cards blog here. Swords to Plowshare, Generous Gift, Dark Steel, Wrath of God. I don't have a lot of those. Might have a swords. I should have done this before. Okay, I don't own a Swords to Plowshares, so never mind. I do own Fateful Absence. Add that. Let's see what Instance EDH Rex says for me. What do you have for me? Generous Gift. I have that. I don't have. I do have Negate. I'll add a Negate. Okay. A lot of stuff I don't have. You say for sorceries. Main words, one less for each creature I control with flying. I do own. Draw 2 cards. I could do draw 2 cards for 1 mana. I could do that. I don't think it's super necessary. Of course, they freaking heuristic study. I'm gonna do Coastal Piracy because I'm gonna be attacking a lot with flyers, and that'll do a lot for me. Oh, if only I had Haunted Library, that would actually be really good for me. And did I look at sorceries yet? I think I did. I'm gonna double check artifacts here. Is anything? Odd Vessel could be good, I think. I don't know if I have an extra that's not in the deck. I'll add it for now. Might need to pull it out later. God, I need to remove a lot of cards. Oops. That's okay. I can, there's a lot to be removed here. Wow, it's nice and affordable. We love to see it. Let's see. What am I doing? Right, token generation. Let's see. Token. I'm gonna go through these ones a lot quicker. Let's filter the paper, please, and search. Okay. Okay. Adeline here would actually be a really good ad, because even though she's not flying herself, just being able to create 1/1 humans that I can just on off to the other players would be top tier. I'm gonna add her. Initiate. Single token. No free spirit. We've already looked at a lot of these. All non-combat damage that would be dealt to me and creatures I control. That doesn't count as destroy, though. Never known creature token enters the battlefield under my control. Great, oh, unicorn as well. I could give away the unicorns. That's a possibility. I might come back to that one. Wait, hold on. Creature to your right gains control of Bucknards. Oh, that's really good. Oh my god. Hold on. So, Bucknard's ever full purse here. You pay 1 and tap it, roll a d4, and create a number of treasure tokens equal to the result. The player to your right gains control of Bucknard's ever full purse. Then, if I attack using Indias's ability, I will gain control of a target non-land permanent of my choice controlled by the player to my right. So I can just take it back and then just do that every turn. Oh, that's all wonderful. I love that. I'm really glad I searched for tokens. I'm really glad I searched for tokens. Oh my god. I'm going to add Cathar's Call for more human generation. Draw a card from a graveyard whenever you play a land or cast a spell. If it shares a card type, create a 1/1 human. Doesn't even necessarily need to be from my grave. Cemetery Protector is a maybe. could do Curse of Swine as a bit of a board wipe. We'll do that one. First response would be better if it wasn't Commander, even though this is a Commander's Legend card, because last turn refers to the last player, so actually I think that's what that would mean. The MTG Gatherer. I want, what is the card? First response. Let's see. First response looks at the entire previous turn to determine whether its ability triggers or not. Doesn't matter whether it was on the battlefield when you lost life. Yeah. I'll not do that one. Gather a Talon Sulk we don't need. Do I have God Pharaoh's Gift in my zombie deck? Because it would be really good in there. Be really good in there, actually. Crab. Vigilance for creature tokens. I do have a decent amount of creature token generation, even with like my flying creature generation, so that's a possibility. I'll add that one for now. Not really necessary in this deck. Anime-ass card. Okay. Basically, I'm looking for stuff that, like, is persistent token gen. Beep boop. Beep boop. Hello! Thank you for the hydrate again. Thank you, thank you. I found a really dumb interaction. Let me show it to you here. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I got too focused. Bucknard's Ever Full Purse here has an effect that says, for 1 mana, roll a d4 and create a number of treasure tokens equal to the result. Then the player to your right gains control of Bucknard's Ever Full Purse. So specifically, it's going to the player on my right. My commander says each player gains control of a non-land permanent of your choice, controlled by the player to their right. Yeah. I was searching for token generation so I could give people like little useless creatures instead of having to give people stuff that mattered to me. And I found that and I was like, oh, that's perfect for this deck. Yeah, I'm at the point where I have far too much stuff in the deck and I need to remove a lot. I'm 31 cards over, so I need to go back through stuff and pull things away. I don't really want to take any of my mana gen away because let me look at my stats. I mean, my curve isn't actually too bad right now. It's averaging at 3, but I do have quite a few higher cost cards that are like 5 and above. So I don't want to take away a ton. And I need to go through these creatures because a lot of them, I just went through all the flying creatures and I'm like, yep, that sounds like a good flyer, and just added it. But yeah, I should really remove some of those. I'm gonna finish looking through the token gen real quick though, because I think I'm almost there. Yeah. Oh my god, I could add a witch's oven. I could add witch's oven. I could add witch's oven. We do like witch's oven, and since we're gonna be stealing people's stuff, witch's oven could be good for that. Technically, the food tokens I generate could be passed along instead. I could just like bake someone's commander and then give them some food made from it. That's kind of fucked up. But I kind of love it. I'm also looking at Whispered Wizard again, and I'm liking its ability, because just whenever I cast a non-creature, I can just create a white spirit, and that can help me proc any Ez's ability. I'm gonna add Witch's Oven. Whenever commander creatures you own have, whenever this creature attacks a player, if no opponent has more life than that player, each opponent create a 1/1 white soldier that's tapped and attacking. No, we don't want that. Beginning of your end step, put an invitation counter on. Winning announcement, if you attacked with 2 or more creatures this turn, we will be. Draw a card. Otherwise, create a 1/1 human creature token. Then, if wedding announcement has 3 or more invitations, transform it. Creatures I control get 1/1. For 3, that's nice. I'll add it. Let's see. Enters the battlefield, takes the initiative. I got really distracted there for a second. Whenever you attack, if you or a player you're attacking has the initiative, create 2/1/1 soldier attacking that are tapped and attacking. I don't. Well, tapped and attacking actually could work for me. Okay, instead of Understellar Sweep, I'm gonna add Veteran Soldier because it's cheaper and allows me to create 1/1 creature tokens. Because even though they're tapped and attacking, before the attack goes through, that's when the blowing creatures around happens. So I can just give them the shitty creature that's generated. Okay, let's go through these creatures because we need to get rid of a lot of these. We need to get rid of 35 cards. We need to get rid of 35 cards. That's a lot of cards. We have a lot of enchantments as well. Are there any enchantments here that aren't super necessary? We just added Wedding Announcement. I do like that one. Vow of Flight adds flying. Veteran Soldier gives us token gen. Loses flying. Now that I have ways of generating stuff I can pass that doesn't have flying. Now, because they might have flyers too, and I do want to remove that. So we'll keep Sky Tether. Future tokens have 1/1 in vigilance. I might remove this one. This one's good. This one's good. Lets me generate those fairy dragons. Coastal Piracy is going to be really good for me because I'm going to be dealing combat damage, a good amount of combat damage pretty often, I think. So even though it doesn't have to do with flyers, I'll be drawing cards. Cathar's Call. End of your end step. Create a 1/1 human creature token. Okay. More of that token gen for stuff I can just pass along. Let's look at our artifacts. We have a good amount of artifacts as well. Angelic Armaments. I might remove this one just because it's kind of expensive. The 4 mana equip cost is kind of high. Even though it would be nice to give flying to my stolen creatures. Little expensive, and I've got other ways of doing that. So we'll remove Angelic. Bucknards we have to keep. Flying in haste, that's good. That's a better equipment for giving flying. Dancing Sword. I'm gonna remove Dancing Sword. It's not super necessary. The diamonds are good. Soul Ring, of course, is good. Thought Vessel's good. Wayfarer's Bubble, good. Okay, that's our artifact base is solid here. Oh god. Sorceries, we have 2/2 blue drakes. I don't really need that. I don't really need it. We're gonna get rid of that. Erinicus's Vile Duplication is really good. We're gonna keep that one. And we're gonna keep Curse's Swine as a semi-board wipe. Gate. Polymorph. Polymorph isn't super useful for this deck. It's a temporary make something into a flyer, but we don't really need that. Mighty Leap. Again, I do like giving my non-flyers flying, but I don't like the temporary nature of this. That's our targeted removal. Counterspell, counterspell, counterspell. Okay. Angelic Ascension. It's targeted removal, and then I could steal the flyer later. However, I don't really want to give someone else a flyer. We're gonna remove that one too. All right, 29 to remove. 29 creatures. Absent Falconer, Human Soldier. Each creature you control from 1/1 has flying. Now I do have ways to give other things 1/1s. He can give himself 1/1s, but I don't know how necessary this is. What other 1/1? Plus. Okay, this is everything that has Does it have to be in quotes? So I want Oracle text +1. Do 1/1. Like that. Really now. Really now. Come on, Architect. EGO. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Except for I want +1. +1. Okay. What do we have that adds 1/1 counters? Sphinx of Malgosai can put cards on it, 1/1 counters on itself. So can Lith Ascendant. Okay, the only things I have to add 1/1 counters is Anointer or Valor here, as well as Absent Falconer. No, the only one that can put stuff on 1/1 counters on things aside from itself are Anointer or Valor. I'm gonna remove Absent Falconer because not a ton of stuff is going to have 1/1 counters on it. I'm also going to remove High Sentinels of Erishin for that reason as well. Yeah. Anointer of Valor might also go, because it's 6 cost for 3/5. It gives me a way to buff stuff, but I'm honestly probably not going to pay the 3 cost for 1/1 counters. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Okay. So we removed these. These ones are still on the table. I'm gonna keep those around. But we don't really have enough of a 1/1 counter engine for Falcon to be worth it. Adeline's really good here. She's gonna help us create those humans. So that's good. She's also got vigilance, and I can give her flying if I need to. Aerial Guide helps our friends get flying. That's a board wipe. We like that. Well, it's a semi-board wipe. I can flash it in and protect myself. Top 6 of my library, I might put an aura or equipment card from from amongst them on the battlefield. If an equipment card is put in this way, I attach it to a creature I control. The rest of those at the bottom. Okay. So I've got some auras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 auras. And 1, 2 equipments. That's enough to have it be worth it to keep Armored Sky Hunter. So I'll keep Sky Hunter here. Aven Surveyor can put 1/1 counter on self, or return target creature to its owner's hand. It's a 5 cost. I like the idea of being able to return a creature that I own from someone else's board to my hand, but for a 5 cost for a 2/2, it's not worth it. Goodbye, Aven Surveyor. Creature tokens I control have Flying and Vigilance. All those humans now have Flying and Vigilance. We're keeping Aven Windguide. Blessed Hippogriff gains Indestructible. That's a good instant. And then it also helps people get flying. We like that. Combat Professor, target creature I control gets +1 and gains Vigilance. 2, 3... Okay, this one's... It's a free +1 in Vigilance. It's a free +1 in Vigilance. And he's got flying, so I don't have to worry about that. But I probably won't be attacking with him very often because he's only a 2/3. I'll keep him for now, but he's on thin ice. 3 cost for a 2/1 untapped target creature I control, but he has to attack, and he probably won't survive very much. And is there a point for me untapping creatures I control? What tap abilities do I have? If any. I don't think I have many, to be honest. Yeah. I've got Ornithopter of Paradise. Yeah, I don't think my creatures have very many tap abilities. So which one were you? Dauntless Aven? Goodbye, Dauntless Aven. Delver of Secrets. And then transform instant or sorcery. How many instants and sorceries do I have? I have 8. Those are not high chances. You are going away. I don't really need the low-cost flyer. Not a bad card, let me be clear, but it's just not a good card in this context. ETBs, roll d20, scry 1, 2, or 3, or a 3/3 flyer, 4 cost. I think that's fine. We'll keep the Ginny Whinsey now, especially because if I cast it with Path of Ancestry, that's another scry. Elegeth is good. They're gonna buff our scry abilities, so we'll keep Elegeth in the deck for now. Emancipation Angel, I do like her effect, and a 3/3 for 3, that's good. This is a little bit of protection for my commander. Attacks create a 1/1 white bird. It's flying and tapped and attacking. 4 cost bird generator. Do we need the birds? Do we need the birds? They could have vigilance. They'll help us get the total of flowers that we need. I'll keep the depth for now. For now. This is just passive end step dragon generation. They themselves don't have flying. But I probably wouldn't attack with them anyways, because I would just keep them on the field and let them passively generate fairy dragons. Geist of Saint Traft. When he attacks, put a 4/4 white angel. Tapped and attacking. Exiled at the end of combat. You know, the Geist is decent, but he's not a flyer himself, and that angel goes away. It could count towards the total, though. Yeah, but then you get into some weird rules with, like, which happens first. I'm gonna get rid of Geist of Saint Traft. Good in a lot of decks, not good in this one. Redeemer, 2 life for each other creature I control. This is gonna be a very creature-heavy deck. 6 cost for a 4/4. I can get the life gain. It's okay, I'll keep it for now, but I might not need it. Rift Rider. 3 cost for a 2/1. When it attacks with another creature with greater power, put a 1/1 counter on it. It's going to gain those 1/1 counters pretty quickly, I think. I'll keep it. Another creature I control dies, put a 1/1 counter on it. I imagine the amount of attacking I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be having quite a few creatures die. So yeah, I'll keep the Kitty. Let's see, it's pretty. Healer's Hawk, 1/1 for 1 with flying and lifelink. I have ways of buffing it as well. I think that's worth it. ETB Scry 2 for a 4/4. Okay, that's not good enough. Proc from the Witch's Oven. Yes, actually. Yeah, because I control the creatures and yeah. Good catch. Good catch. That is a combo. ETBs gain 1 life, draw a card, 3 cost 2/1. I think that's still worth it. Angi's Lieutenant is a buff. Doot doot. That's another buffer. Glide Master, you're just giving free flying to my other, well, not free flying, but like giving flying to my other creatures that need it. That's good, that's good. As does Kitesail Corsair, correct? No, it gives itself flying as long as it's attacking. I don't know if I need it. I don't know if I need it. Goodbye. Like, it synergizes with Malcolm here, but, like, I don't need it. Kitesail Skirmisher, another target creature attacking the same player, gains flying, that's good. Lantern Bearer has flying, and then I can disturb it after it dies to give something else flying. Let's see here. Malcolm, whenever another pirate I control deals damage, I'll be dealing a decent amount of damage. Okay, a treasure token. We do like treasure token generation. Moonshade Pixie. I like its instant. I like its normal effect. We're keeping it. Mold Drifter. Okay, I actually probably don't need Mold Drifter here. As much as I love Mold Drifter. ETBs draw 2 cards. Like card draw. But also a 2/2 flyer for 6. I mean, you're getting a 2/2 flyer and you're drawing 2 cards is the cost there. Also, I can evoke it. So basically I'm getting a 2/2 flyer for 3 and also drawing 2 cards. That's basically the cost. What is evoke exactly? It's immediately sacrificed, correct? Let's see. TG evoke. Let's see. Oh, it is sacrificed when it enters the battlefield. Okay. It doesn't even... I won't even be able to attack with it. What's my total at right now? 120. Okay, I have a lot to go. We're gonna lose Mold Drifter. Ornithopter we're keeping. Overwhelmed Archivist. ETBs, draw cards and discard a card. And then... Beep, boop. Thank you for the hydrate. Alright, well thank you for popping back in and for the hydrate, and I will catch you later. Archivist. Draw a card, discard a card, but it won't survive long, to be honest, not with that effect. We're gonna get rid of you. And then I don't have to deal with double-sided cards. Pilgrim's Eye we're gonna keep. We like the ramp. Cast an instant sorcery spell, scry 1. I'm not gonna be doing a ton of that. We're gonna get rid of Prussian Chimera. The Rug of Smothering. I love the Rug of Smothering. But to be honest, it's gonna put such a damper on the game that I don't want to include it. Like, it is funny, but it will literally just slow down the game. Seraph of the Dawn, flying lifelink 2/4. I'll keep it because for the lifelink. Sarah Angel, Vigilance Flyer, 4/4, classic. Solani we're absolutely keeping. Because we're gonna be attacking with a lot of creatures a lot. What's a 3/2? Okay. Could be stronger. But could be worse. ETB Scry 1, not super necessary. I know I've got the Scry effect, but not super necessary, to be honest. That's a counter spell, I like that. Slith's Ascendant is also good. Flash Flying, draw a card, and it's a 1/1 for 1. Go say, draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on it. I do like that draw power. It is a little expensive. I do like that draw power. We like Steel Plume. Do I need a 2-cost 2/1? Probably not. What are the stats? My creature curve. I would like this graph, but in creatures only. Lots of birds. sense. I'm assuming... Yeah, most of the 2 costs are in my artifacts and non-creature spells. Same time though, I need it. Okay, I'm gonna remove Talrand. I know a lot of people include Talrand, but I don't have enough instants and sorceries to keep him in. Goodbye. Topplegeist. Oh yeah, Topplegeist is really good. I'm gonna keep Topplegeist. Warden of Evos Isle. Absolutely, we're keeping. Do I want to keep the Pegasus? Okay. Sort by CMC, please. Got Essier. Got the Glide Master. Got the Ornithopter. Adeline's a 3 cost. Okay. Don't really think I need the Pegasus. Goodbye. Alright, how much do I need to get rid of? 14 more cards. Wow, my white and blue pips are very balanced. Okay. I'm gonna view this as text here. Raven. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back as images. It's easier to process. Alright, one more time through. Flying Lifelink. Both the amount of buffing I'm gonna be getting. It probably won't survive long. We shall keep it for now. Lantern Bearer we're keeping. Silver Raven. Silver Raven? Do we need it? Not really, do we? I mean... Yeah, because it's only Scry 1 and only on an ETB. We're gonna get rid of Silver Raven. I like you for the counterspell, we're keeping it. I like the draw card. The draw card is a little expensive though. We don't really need it. Goodbye. Topplegeist. I like Topplegeist. We're keeping Topplegeist. Essier, I like his protection. Glide Master's good. The Ornithopter's good. Adeline's good. Aerial Guide. It's good. Emancipation Angel. Like her effect. And a 3/3 for 3, we've been over it, is good. Griff Rider can grow pretty quickly. We're keeping him. Every time I hover over Inspiring Overseer, I'm like, do I need it? So if that's how I think about it, we do not need it. Goodbye. Tenant's good. Slith Ascendant. So, Slith Ascendant. I think it's good. But if it dies early, it won't be. I'll keep it for now. I'm really hoping I can get Warden out early. Wind Guide is good. Flying and Vigilance for my tokens. Yeah, that's really good. I like the instant there. Target attacking creature gains flying. We like that effect. Combat Professor. I think we're going to lose Combat Professor here. I don't really need Vigilance that much. Jenny. Only an ETB. And I don't think she's worth keeping in for maybe having our Sphinx out. I like the Falconer. We're gonna keep him. Seraph of the Dawn. Whenever it attacks, we're gonna scry. Yeah, we're gonna keep that one. Non-creature spell. Got a good amount of non-creature spells with my artifacts and enchantments. Yeah, between all my non-creatures, I've got a good amount. What am I generating there? Spirit? Okay. Yeah, that's worth it. That's worth it. Oh, but it only triggers once per turn? Oh no, not that clause. Lame. Okay. Okay, that's just a passive buff. We do like. I wish Kangi's toughness was a little higher. But I suppose I could buff it with my commander. One thing I'm afraid of is being mana-starved here. But it's okay. We can work with it. Fair Angel. Steel Plume Marshal. Yes. Yes. I wish Steel Plume buffed itself. But the fact that it's going to be buffing everything else is too good not to include. So I have Elegeth in here for his Scry effect. Also just being a 5/7 flyer, that's not bad either. Or 6, or a 5/6 rather, for 6. He's gonna get buffed to 6/7, potentially higher, depending on what else I have there. I'll keep him. 4/4. I'm gonna get a butt ton of life gain when she comes into the field. Gosei, draw a card, 1/1 counter. It's fine. Victory's Herald. Attacking creatures gain flying and lifelink. That just gives everyone flying. That's the main thing. And then also lifelink. And then that's the flash defense. I don't know if I need her. It's expensive. I don't see an opportunity where I could actually cast her. And I could save them mana in my hand, right? But like, yeah. Oh, excuse me. All right, I need to get rid of 7 more cards. Let's look through the enchantments one more time. Befriending the Moths. I like the Moth. But do we need the Moth? Eh. I like the buffs it gives, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just a passive buff. I like that. Also draw power, and if it's not draw power, it's human generation. Valve Flight. I could do my own, I could do another one. That's just gonna generate my fairy dragons. Some human gen. No opponent has more life than that player. Each. You know what? I don't think I'm going to be attacking with any as a ton. I'm going to get rid of Veteran Soldier. Got enough creature token generation. I'll keep Intangible Virtue. Alright, those are all worth it. I don't think I'll be using Cave of the Frost Dragon's effect, to be honest. Goodbye. If I've got the Sphinx on the field, this is just a 4 mana draw 2. That's pretty good. Metamorphic Expanse in here. Alright, let's remove... five more creatures. Let's go from the bottom up this time. Will I play Sphinx? I don't know that I will. It's a 6/6 for 6. That is good though. And he can buff himself. Okay, I'll keep him. Don't know if I need Gold Knight. Ah, but that's a lot of life gain. A lot of life gain. I like Eligeth. Like that. Sarah Angel. Vigilance. Don't I have something else that gives vigilance to like a lot of stuff? Okay, it's tokens that gain vigilance. Yeah, I don't need it. Well, no, I do want it. I do want it. That's what I meant to say. My brain must be tired. Terror of the Dawn, Flying Lifelink 2/4. I like the lifelink. Like her. Oh, this is the hard part. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of Healer's Hawk. I don't think it'll survive long enough to really do anything. Um, as far as land generation goes, got 40. Four, 5, 6, 7, 48. Oh, that might be too high. Okay, you know what? I am just going to remove basics for the rest. Simple enough. I can just remove 2 of each. 1, 2. And 1, 2. We're legal! We have a legal deck. Alright. Let's go. Let's do some quick playtest hands and see what this looks like. So, with what I've got in hand, I think I would keep this. I do have to zoom. Do have to zoom out a little bit so that all the controls will be there. There we go. So turn 1, Path of Ancestry comes in tapped. Turn 2, draw. We're going to island on the field, tap these for Cloak of the Bat, that way it's just there. Turn 3, untap, draw. Plains as land for turn. Tap our lands for Adeline. Okay. And then turn 4. Tap upkeep, draw. Drawing into my lands, that works. Okay, I'm going to island to give Adeline flying. She's only a 1/4 right now. She would probably survive attacking this turn. I'm going to say she attacks. We don't know if she survives or not, but we're going to assume she does. And that would let us generate a... Yes, we're going to... For each opponent, we create a 1/1 white human. Now, the thing is, we don't know how many of these are going to survive this turn. It's gonna buff her. She's gonna be a 4/4 now. We don't know how many of these humans are gonna go through. That's okay. Next turn, untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to island as land for turn. We're gonna put Steel Plume out first. Okay, Adeline's gonna generate a stupid amount of humans. We do have a path to get Inez on the field and proccing though. within the next turn. Let's see here. Keep draw. We can get this planes onto the field. We put Iniez on the field. We scry 1. That works. We're attacking. We were probably generating more humans. Steel Plume can attack as well, but honestly, we might not attack this turn. And then turn 6. Turn 7, untap, upkeep, draw. We get Lantern Bearer here. Put Cloak of the Bat on one of the humans. And then we can attack with 3 flyers in here. And that'll proc Iniez. We can give away a human. And that works. New game. This is a starting hand. I can work with this. Plains turn 1 into Toppelgeist. We don't really need to worry about that. But it's a 1/1 flyer, so that's really what matters right now. Turn 2, untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, hello, Sphinx. I do not want you right now. Boop. Island. Turn 3. Tap, upkeep, draw. Island. I can now counterspell if I need to. This is not amazing. Turn 4, untap, upkeep, draw. Can Signet, that's good. On 2 into Signet. Now we've got 4 mana on the board. Untap, upkeep, draw. There's Adeline, that's good. 1, 2, 3 into Adeline. Right now she's at 2/4. Whenever she attacks, she'll buff herself. Untap, upkeep, draw. Ooh. We need 1 more mana and we're not getting it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Slith Ascendant seems actually not that great, actually. I'm gonna put Kitetail Skirmisher on the board. And that will allow Adeline to fly as well. Keep draw. There's a Soul Ring, that'll do it. 3. We can actually get 2, 3, 4. Get Iniez on the field. Turn 7, we have Iniez on the field. Okay. Honestly, that's what matters most to me, is I want to make sure I have Iniez and a proccable attack force by turn 7. That's really what matters to me here. I think this hand did it, but like it was a little dicey. Let's try 1 more test hand here, but I think this is fine. That's a lot of mana gen. I think I would mulligan this one, to be honest. These my free mulligan. Mulligan again. Oof, mulligan again. Yeah, I would keep this hand. And I'd have to put 2 at deck bottom. I put one in the plains at the bottom. As well as Malcolm. Malcolm's good, but right now I'd rather have everything else. Turn 1, plains into Soul Ring. Upkeep draw. Turn 2, island. Tap all into Tight Tail. Turn 3. Collecting Pool. Aerial Guide. Turn 4. Ancestry. I'm gonna get Inez out this turn. But I'm not going to do a switch. I mean, I can't do a switcheroo this turn. I do try 1. I'm going to move top card to the bottom because I don't need that. Draw. Oh, well, we get more land. I don't want to give either of those. What I could do, because it's just a permanent, right? Yeah. Tap all. Attack. I'm going to give away an island. We're just going to say this is on someone else's field. And we're gonna get a mystery card from someone else. Who knows what it is? I'm just gonna put it as a clue just to represent it's a mystery card. Turn 6. Up tap, upkeep, draw. I've got a counter spell on the deck. But we have the ability. This is not ideal. I do want to see Fateful Absence, Steel Plume. Steel Plume would help. I don't have a lot I want to give away. Cancel, Island, Wind Guide. Yeah, this one's a little hard because I don't have anything I really want to give away. I could just pass other people's stuff around though, if I need to. But yeah, I think this is a decently solid build. So I like where it's at for now. Anyways, yeah, this is a decently solid build. Thank you for your watching in the future, checking in and seeing what I've done here. I'm hoping to do some more deck building streams in the future, so definitely stay tuned. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the flip. Bye-bye!